Hey everyone, it's Alex from Rat Tire, and we're here today in the Infinity Studios booth in Singapore Comic Con 2022. Sponsored, actually it's not sponsored by, this is a Collector's Arc booth. We're going to go around, give you a little tour, and show you what we think, so keep watching. Alright everyone, so we're back, and yeah, we're just going to start off. We're going to go through, we're not going to review these pieces, they've already been reviewed by lots of reviewers. We're just going to go, Tyler, you get up close if you like. So this is the Affleck Batman, and if this is true 1-1 scale, he's a unit, man. This guy is absolutely massive. I know in the movie he was huge, but yeah, the scale of it is, he's a beast. Detail on here is fantastic, the stubble is great. It looks exactly like him, and yeah, this is really cool bust, actually. Really cool bust. I'm a fan of Affleck as Batman. I think he did an absolutely fantastic job, and I think he was quite an imposing Batman. And also I think he did a quite good kind of tormented Bruce Wayne in the process as well. I'm not going to touch our Batarang because I know that comes off. All right, and then we'll come across then to Miguel Gadot. I know there's always a lot of quite crude comments whenever anyone puts any videos of the Gal Gadot busts or any of the female silicon busts, and they make comments about sex dolls and things like that. We're not going to go there really, but like this, I think it looks great. I mean, from the angle I'm looking at, I think it looks fantastic. Again, I don't think there's been any complaints about the likeness. The only problem with these pieces is when you take them out of the box, not a lot of people can actually do the hair. Randy had to get in a stylist to do the hair to make it look, look good. So yeah, you probably have to get a friend to come over if you're not that way. You know, don't do that kind of thing. Great detailing on there. Yeah, definitely likeness is there. All right, move across. We've got the Henry Cavil. One thing about this one is like, I don't know if it's because obviously Batman is all padded up and in his suit, but this one does look like a little touch too small, but I might be wrong. And also I remember when I was in Bangkok, I did kind of touch, it's kind of like arms, and I was a bit like, yeah, I remember like, you know, they didn't feel that big compared to how big he is. So yeah, maybe they did get me a little small, but I might be wrong. You can see all the great, like, all the hair, all the pores in the skin, again, all the stubble. The one thing, like, on the face, it looks fantastic. I mean, like, real good, like all the stubble around the jawline. But I don't like the hair on the fingers looks really weird. You really think he would let his finger hair grow that long? But yeah, loads of great mixed media, and obviously you got the suit underneath there. Yeah, it's great. Again, we're only going to touch on these pieces quickly because there's been a lot of videos of them. Then you got the Mamoa bust, and again, this is another guy who's a beast, like a big unit, and it's massive. Again, they've had their hair done and styled, beard done as well. One of the problems is not really with these ones, but more when we get onto the Joker is they have, like, when they style them, they kind of make the hair a bit matted. I don't know whether that is the way they've styled them or the way they come, but yeah, this one looks a bit more flowing. Great detail on the armor. Again, you got the finger. Oh my god, that's creepy. Oh, that's so weird. I don't like that at all. Yeah, the hairy fingers there. Oh. But then, yeah, you got the trident. And this is, I believe, like resin as well. So like poly resin. So, because I know there was some concerns about if this was going to be metal, it wouldn't ship to certain countries. But yeah, it's all resin. We'll come around over here, and a couple of anime pieces. I don't know what these are from. League of Legends. These are quarter scale, the Grand Duelist, Floralorian, and Aurelia, as it says there. Again, I don't know anything about these pieces. I'm not going to go into it. I think it's a mobile game. Very popular mobile game. I think we'll go over to Bruce next. So then you got the Bruce Lee bust. And again, looking at this again, the likeness looks really good. He was a very small guy anyway, because I know a lot of people have complained about the scale, but he was tiny. He was like 8.5 stone or something. He was a small guy. So, yeah. Yeah, likeness looks great. Very iconic pose. I think it's Game of Death. Edition size 502 for some reason. Yeah, great like wooden effect on the base. Dragon. Looks great, man. All of this stuff look really good, but again, I've said it 100 times that I just find them a bit creepy. I wouldn't feel comfortable having these in my house. All right, so let's come around to the ring wraith. So again, I had to ask because the ring wraith was one of the ones I was a bit concerned about whether it was going to be a sword or how they were going to do it, and if it's actually going to be resin or some kind of plastic, whether it's going to warp over time, or again if it's like a resin, if it's going to be too fragile. Yeah, apparently it is resin. And again, if it was metal, you wouldn't be able to ship it. You can actually open up the cape, and there is the whole kind of landscape underneath. Yeah, there's actually a tower under there. They should actually have positioned the cape a bit better, I believe, so you can actually see that. And again, like, well, quite a simple sculpt because again, you ain't got the face on there. Yeah, and it's all covered by material. In all fairness, though, some of this is quite clumpy between the seams. Considering the price point, you expect a better separation in some of the pieces. Especially at, well, $2,299. Then you've got the Legolas. So this is the, I believe it's half scale, looking at the size. It doesn't say the size there, but I believe it's half scale. There's two versions of this. So you've got like a premium version, which has the rooted hair and the silicone skin. And then you also have the, what do they call it? Oh, so they've got the Ultimate Edition, which is silicone, and then the premium version, which is then the resin. And again, like, likeness on is great. I mean, it looks like him from many angles. That's one of the things as well, is when you do the likeness of the actual actors, is sometimes with the old sideshow pieces, it looks like the actors from one angle, and as soon as you turn it around to another angle, it doesn't really look like them. Yeah, cool piece. Then we're going to come over to the Ledger Joker. I actually didn't notice before that he has his hand behind his back and he has his mask. I didn't know that was part of it. I've never actually noticed that before in my life. Quite a nice thing. Adds a bit of depth to it though, but yeah, quite a nice addition to it. And with this one as well, like this one I was talking about earlier, with it kind of does go well with his character because he does have kind of like matted hair. But with some of the other pieces, like the Batman by Queen Studios or the Robert Pattinson, where they've styled their hair, it looks like it's a bit clumpy. And again, yeah, you have to be really careful when styling it. Again, yeah, got the card there. Again, it's creepy as fuck, but very iconic. And again, like layers of material. And if you look underneath here as well, you got like the part there with the you can see inside a little bit. It lights up. Also got the switchblade, which I'm assuming again is sculpted again because switchblades are banned in a lot of countries. Or butterfly knife, sorry. Then you got the Arthur Fleck Joker. So the Joaquin Pheonix. Again, you can't deny the actual artwork that's gone into this, but I can't see why someone would buy this. Yeah, for me the movie was good, but I just don't find it iconic at all. And I can't believe how many statues they made of this character already, especially the un-Joker version of him. I don't know how so many people are buying it. What's the price point on that one? That is for just under $5,000, $4,999. But again, the eyes look great, the eyelashes look fantastic. and then like, oh, yeah, it feels like skin. It's like cold skin. It's horrible. They got the hair on the fingers again. Yeah. Again, great workmanship, but yeah, that would creep the fuck out of me. Really, really would. All right, guys. Again, that's just me rambling on, going over the pieces. What we do is we'll finish up there. Thanks for watching. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for Tyler being on the camera and putting up with me for the day. And yeah, take care, guys. Thank you.